What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up a Facebook ad campaign for a repair shop. As you guys can see, I have two campaigns here. So this is for Triangle Cellular Repair. This is a pretty large company. They have about 6 or 7 stores up in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. And as you can see, I got, some high cost per messages going on here. So what I'm going to do is these are kind of old now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild them, and you guys can watch me as I rebuild them. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. So whenever I do a rebuild on a campaign after it's had ad fatigue or something like that, so most of these are repair shops, right? And some of them are competing with each other. That's why some costs are higher than the others, is mostly because the other stores are outperforming them. But it's okay because, they're all going to the same, overall business, right? So I need to rebuild TCR, Durham Cell Phone Repair. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop this to $5 because we want to do a testing phase. And then I'm going to go in and what we're going to do, and I guess I can start from the beginning. Let me do that for you guys so you guys understand what's going on. So let's start from the very beginning. We want messages for repair shops. I'm going to go to that. And this one is TCR Durham. I'm just going to name it that. I'm going to name it new campaign, like that. We want to turn on campaign budget optimization. We want to do $5 a day at first, and then we'll go next. I always like to start off with $5 simply because it's a little bit, it forces Facebook to actually give me, results. So let's do Durham Cell Phone Repair. And this is in, we're going to select the place that it is in. So this is Durham, North Carolina. I want to keep a 25-mile radius. We want to do automatic placements, of course. And as we can see that there are 1.4 million people out here in Durham, North Carolina. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to create the ads for this. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do this, right? So let me open up my Google Drive and grab my ad copies that we use in our program and that I use for all of my clients. So I have specific ad copies that I use for my stuff to make it really easy for myself. Wait, where'd it go? Where is it? Okay, I'm going to find that here in a second. Anyway, let's go back and choose the photos for this, right? Let's go choose the photos for this and I add the images here. So I have a bunch of images already uploaded. Now I have noticed that, so as you can see, these were some TCR ads here, these very professional looking ones. These did not do very well, and they never have, simply because they're too professional. The ones that did work the best, though, were photos like this, where it's just a picture of a cracked phone, right? These photos have always done the best for me, just because they have. That's all I can really say about that. Let me find my, it's in the wrong account. So paid ads, there we go. So these paid ad copies are for reselling and also repairs. So go all the way down to the bottom. There we go. I like to keep things very simple on the ads because simple is what makes things happen. That simple. And then we want to make it, we want to, obviously have them send a message. So we're going to do start conversations. Now you can create a new one or you can use it. I mean, I use the existing one because this specific store has a bot, right? So I have a chat bot on this to help out a little bit with the store. And that's how that works. So, but this isn't where everything ends, right? This isn't where everything ends at all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close this real quick and I'm going to go. Why is that showing? Why do we have that? Right, because I duplicated it. Okay, let's get rid of all of these because we don't need these because we're going to put in different photos. So after you've created the first ad, what you're going to do is you're going to then duplicate it. And we're going to duplicate it 4 times. And then simply all that we're going to do next is switch out the photos. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got this one, that was the first one. Now we want to go add a different image. Let's use this one. Done. Make sure that's enabled. Then we're going to use another image. Like that. I'll switch out another one. And it's really this simple, guys. It doesn't have to be something crazy, like at all. Nothing has to be like super perfect either. I know a lot of people think that like, if their photos aren't super professional, they're not going to get any business that way. Right. Well, that's simply really not the case. Because what I've found over, time doing all of this is that professional photos most of the time get looked over a lot. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to publish all these draft items. It looks like I got a little bit of a setup error. I'm going to check that out, see what's going on there. See what, oh, okay, that's because of the lead thing. I'm going to go ahead and edit this and switch this to use existing bot welcome message and fixed. Just like that. And that is how you set up an ad campaign for repairing electronics, repairing phones. Super simple. It's nothing crazy. Now, the biggest part of all of this is, obviously testing, right? Testing is the biggest thing when it comes to this business and advertising in general, right? Now, these photos might just go out into the market and do terrible. That might happen, right? Just because you see me posting these photos doesn't mean they're going to do perfect, right? All of the magic happens after they go through the process and after they get tested. And then you really narrow down what works and what doesn't, right? And this is a continuous thing, right? You have to continually update the photos. You have to continually update the marketing strategy. This is just marketing, right? So if you're looking for help with your store or you're looking for help with like reselling electronics and you want somebody else to run them, I'm still offering my service for reselling. It's $400 a month. If you're a store and you want repair ads on top of that, it's $600 a month. And you can reach out to me on Facebook and I'll leave my link in the bio, and I will hope to see some of you guys come on as clients. See you guys later. I hope this video is helpful.